Now, Kembo na Tata Nzambi, kumfumu chako Yisaya, Kongo, sonini na nini somandla. Moloeni bantuana babawo oswema zuluini. Nusiemi betwa bumbote bana baisolele. Moriega shiana shiangai. Mpo salama watoto wa Mungu. Yes, it's that time we sit and rightly divide the word of truth. I'm excited, Banabeto, because today, for the very first time on Bantu Re-Education TV, we have none other than Bantu King Nabii Mikhael Massa Angunza in the house of Sonini na Nini Somandla. Aba NZAMBI, aba profeta, aba sokoli.
Hey.
Bayete, my king.
Bayete. Yeah, I'm greeting you. It's an honor to be on your platform. I see the hard work that you're doing. I've followed your light for months now. Of course, I am honored by the videos. I'm seeing that you are really interacting, uniting our people. You're also talking about the hard stuff, which means spirituality. If we're talking about spirituality, we're dealing with spirits and the practice. Yeah, the practice, because if you're dealing with spirituality is a practice of spirits, which means that is something that is not for everyone. And you are dealing with this. You are showing us the elders, the Agakuyu elders. You are showing us the Nkisi. You're showing us the instruments and stuff. You're showing us that you're coming also from the that you're also someone from the 12 tribes. Act with the people from the diaspora, and yeah, it's a great honor to be here.
Kembo, all the Kembo we give to Tata Nzambi, because by his ngolo, for his Kembo, we are here, Nabii. We've been seeing you on our screens. I would be lying if the depth of what I know now, most of it, I might have learned from you. Because you're not afraid to call things as they are. You don't whitewash, you don't build a wall and whitewash it. We give them the truth. Now, my king, how did you come into this awakening?
Yeah, the Bantu Awakening, I have to say the truth. The Bantu Awakening is an awakening that came from Kimpavita. Kimpavita, the Padist, Kimbangu. Later, Simon Toko, he went a little bit more into Christianity. Like all the others, they used to waking up dead people in the name of the NZAMBI, Ngolo. They used to do miracles in the name of the NZAMBI and MPUNGU. And later, Simon Toko did the same, but he started already to use more the term Jesus or Christ. But we know that Simon Toko was the follower of Kimbangu. And my mother herself, she saw the prophet Simon Toko when she was a child. And there were she and Kumbelembe. Kumbelembe, yeah, 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 Kumbelembe, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, so she was a virgin. This Kumbelembe, she died very young. But to my mama was prophesied that she will go out of the north and she will go to a land. There in this land, she will stay for a long time. Then she will come back. But her children will become kings in this land. So my brother, I will tell you, growing up in the West, coming from Angola, since I'm now, I was like 32 years out of Angola. 32 years out of Angola, and then I came back 2016 or something like that. So which means that I never grew up in Africa. I don't have the African mentality at all and stuff, but I love my people. I was always searching for my people. I was fighting for my people because I grew up in the community of Turkish, whites, Russian, and that's why I speak also those languages, by the way. I understand them very well. It's incredible how good I can understand those people. I interacted with them. I grew up with many of them. I grew up also with African Americans because we had in K-Town, in Baumholder, we had bases, American bases, soldiers, and from the US used to go to Afghanistan, Iraq, and yeah, and from there on, you know, yeah, I lived my life. But the truth came when I was studying and the white people attacked me and they couldn't fight me because of the Most High. And I saw the Most High. After seeing the Most High, the NZAMBI started initiating me. I was initiated. I was not taught, okay? I was in isolating. Like he took me out from the humans, okay? No one loved me, no one liked me. I was at home, like writing. I was also one of the first people. I was the first one, I can say, saying that Africa, for me, Africa was, Israel was always in Africa. I was one of the people who was always saying that, fighting people on Facebook, meeting Chiba Malonga, yeah, that he was one of the person he would teach me also a lot. By his blog, by the things that he was saying, yeah, Chiba Malonga, the elder. But I did not enter too deep into Chiba because I came from also a church background, which means I knew some things that it wasn't too good to adopt, and so I moved on in spirit healing, prophesying, and also there it wasn't so easy because you are living in the white man's country. They can put you in the crazy house, people starting running away. So there's many different kinds of things that happened to me, and it wasn't good at all.
Kembo na TATA NZAMBI. My king, you've just confirmed something that I have known for quite some time. You are not Angunza by indoctrination, but you're Angunza by the right of Kalemba.
Ingeta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I wish not to explain what that means, but Matondo Masaka. So, my king, you did mention about Simon Toko going the way of the Mundele deities. And there's an interesting doctrine that comes from the Mundele that Yesaya descended into Bilungi to free Adama. Perhaps.
Oh, I wanted even to teach about it in my next teaching. Wow, the spirit is moving.
So, my king, you know, we are obedient and we go with the spirit. When called upon, Angunza, not of indoctrination, but as
Brother Ibrunza is a reincarnation of someone in heaven. Okay, it's like the prophets, they used to interact with prophets. It's like a limbo, yeah, a limbo, a star came down and to do his work that the Most High have told him to do. And this person will have people behind him that will follow him. And the ways are always very complicated. Sorry? Oh, okay. The ways are always very, very complicated, very complicated. And the stories are almost the same, dramatic, but at last, yeah, he always wins. It's a hero figure. And people will hate him. He will come with a new doctrine. He will come and to do different kinds of stuff that the world will not understand. People will understand what is inside of him and take it and rob it and deceive him. Yeah, that's Jeremiah 20:7-12. Okay, but it won't be, they won't be able to do that, because TATA NZAMBI will give you something that you yourself as Ngunza, you cannot say to your woman, oh, this is what TATA NZAMBI gave me, like in the time of Samson. TATA NZAMBI won't allow these kinds of things no more. He will give it to you, say, go, you will suffer. I am with you. And you will say, Tata, why did you left me? Why did you leave me alone? But you will see always you are moving. And that's why Ngunza must go into the darkness, into the hell, to free our people, to free our people. This Kimbangu did it, Simon Toko did it, Yesaya did it. You has to free our people from the hell gates. Okay, this is what the most of our people do not understand, that as it is in heaven, so is it here on the ground. Yeah. And there are some people of us, they are captive. And for us, the mission is to make them free, really free them, the spirit, right? And this is only Ngunza. Ngunza, normally, if he dies, then he goes also and is connected to his ancestors. And if you say his name, like you say today, Abraham, David, blah, 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 normally he can bring also the other people, the other prophets, to near you to help you. That's why prophets used to prophesy about prophets, and prophets used to come to prophets. If I have a problem, I don't have to call only the Most High. I can say Dawidi, I can say all of them in the Bible, and they're still today interacting with us. I don't hide it. They're still today interacting with us, because this is how it works. This is the spirituality of the Muntu.
Kembo na TATA NZAMBI.
Pangu is there. Simon Toko is not dead. Okay. Samson, we know Samson. Okay, we know all of these prophets. They became Elembos, stars. They are Malekis today. They are working. And if they wouldn't work, I don't know. Okay. But now explain it to the diaspora, you know. And that's why it's better to have a community and to walk with those people who are like you, who understand you, who, you know, we have even Bantu preachers today. They call themselves now with new names and stuff, say that they are gods or whatever. Okay, you know, but if you tell them these things that I told you, they will call it witchcraft, because they do not understand it.
My king, let them call it witchcraft if they wish. We are here to liberate them. Whatever they choose to do with that information is upon them. Interesting. While still on that topic, what we are trying to say, Banabeto, is that we Bantus do not die. We continue to live. Then we see that evident, like right now, my king, we are seeing that manifest. The spirit of Massa, the spirit of Elia continues to work amongst Banabeto. Now, Enoch.
Until they will fulfill their missions. Even this man that they used to call Jesus, he cannot die until he fulfill his mission. You know, and this is the problem of our people, because still today, when Herod was on the scene, they were saying, who's born? Is a new king born? When before Massa came, they used to kill all the newborn childs. Yeah, it's always the same. Also here with this, you know, what is happening now with this sickness, you know, they do not want you to give birth. That's the secret about it, because they know a hero can come out of your lineage, and one person can save the whole world. Who is calling me like crazy like that?
My king, there's a lot of interference from the nether spirits. So NINI and NINI, TATA NZAMBI, rebuke them. Yeah. Because I'm getting the same interference on this end. So they know. Now, Enoch, every generation has had a Messiah. We are in the 60th generation, or towards the lapse of the 60th generation, 6,000 years if they prefer. The spirit, mpevu wa Congo, spiritu musantu, babo wetu oswe mazuluini. Is it, I know you have done this, my king, but I choose to, is it the same spirit that we see operating with those led by the spirit of Jebele over the oversight of the Ahab spirit?
Brother, there's always one spirit, and this comes from the Most High. The Most High, you know, he reproduces himself. Okay? So Michael, the archangel, is the Most High. Gabriel is the Most High. All the Malachi represents the Most High. You can go to a Gabriel and say, Gabriel, what did the Most High say? Because the spirit of the Most High is also with Gabriel, Gabriel will tell you what the Most High wants to say. Because the Most High Spirit is with you, you can tell people what the Most High wants to say. If he wants to connect to someone, yeah, that is evil, you will see that there will be a fight between you guys, because there is one spirit against another spirit. The people that are wicked, they interact with wicked spirits. Okay? The good people, they will interact with good spirits. And then you do not even need this angel or ancestors. It's only about spirit. If you have the good spirits, they will help you. Good spirits will help you. If you have bad spirits, then bad spirits will help you. If you have good spirits are your ancestors or your angels or your God. If you have bad spirits are your ancestors, gods, or whatever. And this is what we see, my brother. It was always the same spirit, but we were always separated from the beginning. Yeah. TATA NZAMBI brought the sword and say, you guys on this side and you guys on this side, grow and judgment will come.
Mokembo na TATA NZAMBI kumfumu chako Yesaya. My king, if you allow me, for the purposes of Bantwana Babao Oswe Mazulini, there are a few slides I wanted us to go through so that Banabeto may understand the question that I'm asking. We have covered the Mpevu Santu. Now we go to the Makaba. Makaba Banabeto is the original scrolls, what we the Agikoyo call Manangi or Gikonjo. We know that whatever we have, my king, has been tainted. Now, to what point are we able to discern as sons of Muntu as to what is originally ours? And I take you specifically to this slide. I don't know if you can see it, my king.
I can see everything. Thank you.
So we have the word Zimba from Zimbabwe, which signifies a circular stone temple. We know the age of Suleiman came with masonry. So with your revelation, Nabii, what you see on your screen, what do you have to say about it?
Brother, this is a holy place. Yeah. Especially the Levitic people, but also seen in almost every tribe in the world. They used to have, spiritual priests. Today, if we're talking about spiritualism, they always used to bring religion into this. But spiritualism has nothing to do with religion, because spirituality was practiced by every nation. Yeah. And if that's what you're seeing, this is a holy place where we as the Muntu used to interact with the Most High, talking, yeah, with our ancestors. Okay, to make it short, talking with our ancestors. And they are preparing the ways for us. You are just walking in the path of them. And there's none on the Bible that haven't done so. Okay. And there is also by the practice of Chinese, Indians, the Asian Indians in America, the native in Brazil or everyone used to do that on his ways. But ours today became is mixed with Christianity. It is almost lost. It is it became weak. We don't use it no more to receive the knowledge from our ancestors like we used to receive it before. When your ancestors knew that we have to make roads, and you say, me, I don't want to interact with my ancestors. How do you want to know how to make roads? If your ancestors, if your father had a grandfather and he had a company, okay, and okay, they inherited a company, and now you took it, okay, from them, and they never told you how to lead it. How will you know how it functions? You have to sell the company. So to Massa, to Abana, to Isaac and Jacob, still to our branches today, because they are the root, okay, we can identify who we are. So if someone comes from outside and tells us in the Bible from angels and stuff, no, we don't do this, this is not ours, this is not how it functions, we would say we don't know this. You want to separate us. And this is what happened to us. We are separated. And this is the place, this tent, this holy place is the place where Massa or Zachariah and all of them used to interact with the Most High. Really talking to the Most High, because people think, what is this, talk the Most High? No, we talk to the Most High. The Most High speaks. Huh? If you can speak, why should the Most High not be able to speak? And because it's the Most High, he will send who? He will send your brothering down to earth to talk to you, who are the ancestors, the Malekis. Okay? To tell you,
to my king.
Exactly, to tell you wisdom, knowledge, to tell you what to do. And all the nation practice. Look China where they are. Look at the Indians where they are. Look at the Europeans where they are. And now people will come from the United States and telling me, oh no, we don't have nothing to do with Africa. Africa's witchcraft, Africa's this. But as long our people does not unite with us or come down and understand that there is nothing evil at all, brother, we will always be lost. And that's why the NZAMBI has to send people like us, because every prophet comes to unite, my brother. Every prophet comes to fight for his people, to die for his people, my brother. If you see someone is not talking like this, it's because he's not a Ngunza, my brother. We are builders, we are creators. We are the Most High here on earth. You can curse, you can bound, you can open, you can close, you can fight, you can kill, my brother. Okay? And that's why we have a complete other fight, that the world cannot understand. From the beginning of your life, you will have this fight.
Kembo. So the sons of Muntu play the role of Kisimbi to their fellow sons of Muntu. By Kisimbi Banabeto, we mean protective angels. Now, my king, the Kikongo and East Africa connection. In Kikongo, Nkuyu is an evil spirit. But Moge Korenkuyu is one that is smarter than the evil spirits. Now, we have shepherds amongst the sons of Muntu, playing the role of Kindoki, for teaching the doctrine of the Lumpepe. You know, I call them Lumpepe because we had a seer called Mugo wa Kibiro, Mugo of the Kabiro, who prophesied that there would be butterflies that would come. And these butterflies would take the sons of Muntu away from their father, creator, Ngai, Murungu, I am that I am. So now, there's a false doctrine that has been taught. And now I want us to go and dissuade this doctrine. My king, we have 13 letters written to Roma, to Corinto.
Brother, you can hear by yourself the names of these letters, right?
Yes, I don't need to read from the scriptures. I hear the names because I received my instructions from.
Does this name sound like Bantu?
No.
Does this name sound like a Western African language or an Eastern, No.
So there you have it, Banabeto. I think Mr. Nabii was being surgical in that one.
Brother, without your branches, you can't lead us.
If you are still quoting Paul.
Because a deliverer, a savior figure comes from your lineage to save his own. Without your branches, you can't lead us, brother.
There you have
it.
There you have it.
So if you hear Titus, Corinthians, Romans, what is Romans for, brother? Is this ours? It's like you're praising the Romans themselves.
And
who killed
Messiah? I have not come for the nations, but for the lost sheep of his soul. Then you come, then somebody decides that salvation is for the Gentiles. Now, somebody tried to send me an email, and I'm going to respond to you in the presence of Nabii. There, one, I have responded to you concerning Paul. Two, Nabii is going to respond to you. concerning salvation for the nations, vis-a-vis repentance being a gift for NZAMBI. The vine, the only vine where you find that a grafted vine will want to boast against the vine. My king.
Ingeta, very nice for this nice answer. I used always to say first before I give an answer to that. We had Dr. Zevi, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. We had different kinds of scholars, and all of them talked about Africa for one reason, because they knew that the root carries the branches. If the nations today can show us that they come from our branches, that from our roots, maybe some of them have a chance. But it is almost impossible. That's why TATA NZAMBI sent Isaiah and said, go find your people. The same thing like I preach today, people are like, huh? Is he for the whites? Is he for the Chinese? Why is he so strong with us? Why does he say that we are wicked? Why does he say we have to change? And people do not understand that this was always the work of the Most High. He wanted us to become him. He wanted us to change. Okay, so that we can inherit the land, so that we can possess the lands and be over all nations. Before the 1600s, no one will tell me, before the 1600s here, our people were slaves. Yeah, we lived in Jerusalem, and then after Jesus, the African people were already slaves. They were naked, etc., etc. This is impossible, because in the 1600s, the people from the north, the kings, used to come down to us to beg for wisdom, wealth. They wanted our gold. They wanted our money. They wanted. We were the kings of the world before 1600s. Zinganguvu, Zingambande, we had kings all over, even in the southern part of Africa.
Even not forgetting.
When they saw Shaka Zulu, he said, which kind of king is Jesus? That's what he said.
Why we honor the Ngola? Because,
brother, especially these people, brother, still today, still today, we are warriors. I don't care what people say. We are warriors. This is why the people in America have the same attributes. Okay? Okay, this is why the people in Brazil, warrior spirits. The thing is, my brother, we have forgotten. If you ask our people what happened before 1600, no one will tell you. They will tell you, yeah, they can tell you things that happened 4,000 years ago. Moses have done this, Abraham have done this. Now tell me, Hebrew Israelite, what did our forefathers do before 1600, before you went to slavery? It's only 400 years ago. From Africa. And not from Arabia, not from Germany, not from Iraq, not from Turkey, how some people used to preach. From there. Even from Zambia, my brother. 4.5% from Zambia.
And if they don't believe, the name tells it all.
Kenya.
NZAMBI.
How many? Go to Kenya, Kenita, in the Bible. How many times you see about the Kenitas? How many times you find Kenya in the Bible? So many times. Kenya is so often in the Bible. This is where very, very special animals used to come from. This is where you have to see some people. You see, if we jump, normally the Israelites, they didn't dance like that today. Ndombolo and Nene and heel toe, and no, we jumped.
One of the cassettes in Deuteronomy. We made our girls singing house.
And if you start jumping, the spirit touches you, and then you jump even higher, And brother, I tell you, as long as people can't answer this question, and they just can tell me, oh yeah, Luanda was Luango, Luanda was Mbanza Congo and stuff like that. They now understanding the 12 tribes. They used to come in the sub-Saharan Africa, and some of them even in the West or whatever. But as long as they can't tell me what the kingdom of in Ghana has done, yeah, what the kingdom in Benin has done, okay, how they lived before in the time of Hannibal, the 5th book of Maccabee, the Congo kingdom. We had different kinds of kingdom there. Even in the southern part of Africa, we had kingdoms. Yeah, as long as they can't tell me, yeah, they're historical, because I know that they didn't live, yeah, in poverty. They didn't live bad. Real kings, my brother, and not even long time ago. But they will tell you that you have to believe now only the stories that are in the book. But the stories that happened not long time ago, no one knows. So the problem that we have here is, as long we do not understand our history properly or our spirituality, people should be very, very careful what they follow. Because every generation brings another truth. If we today do not bring no more fruit, because we were cast out from many generations to bring fruit, because they spirit in us is not working, which means we became spiritual, like also physical slaves. Yeah, that's why you see that we do not give anything no more. We do not give anything no more to our next generation. It's like, if I die now, I have my child, what will I give to my next generation? The name of John, the name of Lucas, the name of Matthew, the name of Titus, and will I give the traditions of those people, doing what they want, eating what they want, working like they want, you know? Now, this is what we are missing. The missing is we don't give anymore to the next generation. That's what the NZAMBI have taught us for this generation. It's like they cut off the generations. Okay, which means that the things that our people are teaching and preaching today, it makes no sense. Later they will repent for that. At last they will see, hey, I was so close but so far away. You know, because you have to interact with the Most High, and the Malekis have to tell you, look, Maza, it was like this, it was like this. If you take this stone and you take these stones, then you have this. If you put this and this together, then you have this. Wisdom comes from there. This is what we need. Yeah.
Kembo na TATA NZAMBI, deep wisdom that cannot be found in the brains of the sons of Muntu. For this is wisdom from Yamazulu. Kembo na TATA NZAMBI, Mfumu chako Yesa. Now, my king, why are the sons of Muntu not able to see Kimangu and true Kimangu? If they are truly, if there is power in JC, then let them come with one verified Kimangu miracles.
No, it's impossible, brother. The thing is, even the Jay-Z is a fiction that is created with images and stuff, but the spirit that is behind the person, this is true. The savior spirit. There is a savior figure, spirit. Yeah, we call him spirit of Congo, etc. Their spirit is true. Yeah? Exactly. Yeah, I mean Kosi and Bakosi. And but if we say, oh, Jesus figure, brother, is a lot. It's a lot of there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of confusion, my brother. there is really a lot of confusion. I'm so sorry for the people that used not to believe that, but there's a lot of confusion. And our people that follows one person beside following, you know, what their parents say, or what their uncles say, or what the Most High used to tell him. Yeah, because they also can be leaded and moved by the Spirit. Okay, we want not only to know what is inside the Bible. Our people are suffering hunger. Our people has no work. I have no work. Our people have no wisdom, not even knowledge. Yeah, that the white people used to spread out, because knowledge is knowledge. If they say you, they tell you this is a tomato, it's a tomato. The name tomato came from somewhere. That's why it's tomato. If you say the Most High have a tomato here, will know, because the Most High gave this name. And many people do not even have that. But now our people are like Bible here, Bible there, Bible here, Bible there, and forgetting, yeah, that they are living the story. They are living the life continues. When Isaiah was with his disciples, they he told them, hey, you guys know more than every Asian prophet. They knew more than Abana. They knew more than Isaiah. Okay, they knew more than Jeremiah, because the things that Jeremiah and all of them have spoken about, these are the things that they could see now. And the things that the people like Isaiah and Amos and all of them spoken about, these are the things that we see. So what can Jesus teach me, my brother? He's a moana, a bébé pour moi, a child in spirituality today. Okay? They think because, oh, he was walking on water and these kinds of things. Brother, okay? There are many things you cannot tell or say. Yeah? And I do not believe that everything that our forefathers have done, they have written it in the Bible. Which means, yeah, that Simon Kimbangu, Simon Paddy, and all of them, Gimpavita, the things that they have done, I know that the most of the things are not written somewhere, which means that it is not even important. The importance of the thing is, yeah, to build Dawidi's kingdom, which means to build the unity, to work in love, so that we can become that what we have, become that great nation again that we were before. But how many people are doing that? Because they're believing someone will come to clean up for them. Okay?
And following the doctrine of Mpadi and Pemba.
Exactly. Satan, man. They're Satan. They themselves are the Edomites, my brother. They themselves are the hater of their own nation. White people have not done anything else by using our own people against our own people, brother. You know, what can a human eye see? Brother, I can see, I have good eyes. But brother, I tell you, my eyes are also limited. If you can't see no more, and you see danger is coming, what will you do? You will seek for the Most High. You will pray. Okay? The Most High to show you in dreams, etc., etc. Brother, in dreams, the people that will come to you, the angels, the ancestors, your father, your mother, your uncle, to warn you the things that will come to your family, the things that wants to happen in your village, the things that wants to happen in your city. It's like the weather. Today they have machines, but normally they have people that used to tell them this and this is about to come. You are going to the World Cup. There are people that will tell you exactly this people will win this World Cup. Okay, we call it wahrscheinlich. We have two things. Wahrscheinlichkeitsrechnung. This is in Germany. It's like you do math to know if it can happen or it doesn't happen. This is science. Okay, we do a lot of math. Oh, this
science, they call it, my king.
Yes, this meteorite can fall in this direction in 50 years and 30 years. This is that, like you saw Stephen Hawking saying, in 100 years the world will be done. And this is what they want to follow. Okay, and now you have prophecies. Okay, that will come and say this will happen. Okay, and these are the two things, brother, that leads the world, not military forces, not religion or blah blah blah, what they used to call it. It's spiritualism and mathematics, pure mathematics, where they used to count after this and this years, black people's time will come, like the calendars, like the calendars from now. After a time, another generation comes, another epoch comes. We're in another epoch. The white man's power is over because it's pure mathematics behind all this. And this is science and spirituality are almost the same, my brother. Now, if I start and I want to see something from far and I can't see it with my own eyes, I have to interact, with the Most High. I have to ask, because the Most High is spirit, and the spirit of the angels, they are almost everywhere, helping everywhere, people, leading us, teaching us, healing us, etc., etc. They will tell me, okay, Massa, we know more than you. This and this will happen. This and this is about to come. Prepare for this and this, which means humans have eyes, but you need also other people or other spirits to tell you exactly what will happen. And this is prophetic, or that's what other people used to do in science. They used to interact with other universes even, or other worlds, people, to give them answers and knowledge. Everything that you see that is made today, if it is a door, if it is a car, if it is a lamp, okay, if it is a football, if it is, comes from above. Above means from the spiritual world, Ingeta.
And my king, a simple way to explain what you just said, because you always speak in the Mpevu Santu. If you look at the lens, like the gadgets we are using now, we are depending on a lens to capture the light that is bouncing off our bodies, and it's been recorded somewhere. But that camera is an imitation of the eye, the science of TATA NZAMBI. Kembo Kembo na TATA NZAMBI. My king, perhaps I have kept you long enough. Mm-hmm. And milk will be drunk by those who drink milk. Meat will be eaten by those who are to eat meat. Banabeto are watching. You, a Nabii of TATA NZAMBI, muntu bana nkosi ya mankosi ya mazulu, angunza, tested and proven. Address Banabeto, that I may let you rest. I know you're busy.
Yeah, and I have a last thing to say. The root takes the branches. In a tree, you will find something in the midst there that is the connection between the roots and the branches. If this connection, you don't have this connection, where do you want to get wisdom from? This is what TATA NZAMBI means. You're rejecting me. You will die. Where will you go? Can you explain? Now, they, with the Christian mindset, I will die. I will wake up, one day. But TATA NZAMBI say, as it is here, so is it in heaven. If you are not connected with the persons in heaven, which you are praying, oh, TATA NZAMBI, TATA NZAMBI, how can you teach us? How can you build? How can you lead us? This is where you see most of the people, blah, 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 a lot of how called entertainment, but you can see that there is no revelation coming after that that can help us truly. We need true help, my brother.
That we do, my king.
We need true help. Yeah, and we have to learn a little bit more about the nature. Look at the nature, how the nature interacts. Look at the other nations. They never went. You never will see the Chinese go to the Germans and say, "Please tell me, yeah, give me your gods and give me your language, give me your food, give me this and this, so that I can survive." Of course, they will poison the Chinese. Of course, they will finish him off. Of course, they will steal from him. Of course, they will mislead him. You know? And I thank you, my brother, that you are really connecting us to Kenya. You are really connecting us to the ancestors also. And I hope that the NZAMBI will send you more and more people there where you are, so that you can interact with them and teach them and show them how much love behind these messages, and that there's nothing such like something that would make our TATA NZAMBI to become angry at us. He became angry at us after not doing these kinds of things that we are doing today. We became Christians, we became Mormons, we became more Jehovah Wickedness, we became atheists. Okay, but if someone wants to tell me, yeah, that he is talking to the Most High, then I want to see it. He should open his YouTube channel. He should tell me, "Here, Maza, I want to show you my father." But if you want me, yeah, because it won't happen, huh? It won't happen. I have my problems. I can tell you directly, I have no problem. What kind of problems I have? Help me. Hey, brother, nothing will happen. But now, you see me here. That NZAMBI, if someone say outside, "I need help, this and this and this," how many, look at the time that we are talking, look at the messages. Huh? That NZAMBI is with the one that he has chosen. And that NZAMBI will prove it to the world. I am with him. He is my son. And only few words. That NZAMBI, Father, help him, help this person, have mercy. Boom, 1 second, even lesser than that. The things are gone.
The frequency.
Before TB Joshua there, oh, TB Joshua is bad. Today you see Nigeria, all Nigeria is crying. All Nigeria is crying. Yeah. You see?
My king, we remind them they have not seen anything yet, because those who stand at the door and will not let Bananzambe go in, we say one to you. And to you, sons of Muntu, we continue to ask you, Ungubani, who are you? Know thyself. Yes, the one, the only Bantu king, Mikhael Massa, Nabii Gunza, has given it to you straight, unadulterated.
Yeah, thank you very much.
We honor you, Nabii. Keep fighting the good fight. Keep dealing blows to the nation of the Mundele, because sons and daughters of Muntu do not understand the battles we fight, seen and unseen.
This is what you have said is very important. And this is another thing that is the work of a Muntu prophet. It is not only to gather his people from the four corners or telling them again who the ancestors are, telling them again how to interact with the ancestors. All the prophets did the same, showing our people again who the Most High were or is. But this is not the only work. The other work, my brother, is even deeper. It's fighting the nations. That's why I am well studied outside there. That's why we grew up outside there. We grew up in their spirituality, in their wisdom, in their knowledge. We eat their food. We had their everything. We even, you know, had their women's, I can say clear. We know everything. We studied. We knew everything from them. We speak their language. So the thing is, they do not want people like us in the near of them because they know, we know them. And this is the other fight that will come. After TATA NZAMBI giving us the right persons, my brother, all people, many people coming from the diaspora to Africa. We have a little economy based and some places. Brother, the real fight will start. The real fight will start. After that, they will take some of our people up there in captivity, concentration camps.
FEMA camps.
That's why we have to fight here double cup. Faster, because we need these tents that you saw there. These tents that you saw there. We need bases. We need places where we can hide, where the Most High is protecting us, where you see cherubim, seraphims and stuff. Brother, I'm no joke. Huh? A prophet has a mission. He has a mission. He's not a newspaper, my brother.
The words you speak are true. The Lukutukani of TATA NZAMBI, Bananzambi, Bantuana Abangone. I pray you receive that message with humility. I pray you receive that message with humility. Bayete, my kings. Bayete, my king. Bayete, my queens.
Yakubibanabantu. All praises to NINI. Bantu. Rise of a nation, sounds from a liberated Bantu. Yakubibanabantu. All praises to NINI. Bantu. Rise of a nation, sounds from a liberated Bantu. Yakubibanabantu.